All right, we got a call in for about a wrecked dirt bike down in a hollow up in the woods. So we went down there, and he was like towards like a creek coming down through there, and it was all muddy and wooden trees and everything. So we had the paramedic come down. He come down on a four-wheeler, and we brought a board down. We put him on it, and we strapped him in, and we had to carry him up over the hillside a little bit, up to where the quad was sitting up there. Then we strapped him in on a quad, and then we took him on top of the hill.
Once we got down there, we found a gentleman laying on the hillside. It appeared to be, from my knowledge and what I've seen prior, a dirt bike accident. Looked like a rollover accident. He was laying on the hillside in a great deal of pain. At that time, we proceeded to try to get medical personnel back to us, which was eventually brought back by one of the local property owners, Joe DeMuzio. He brought him back, a paramedic and the equipment on an ATV.
It was about 4:15 in the afternoon, and I saw that there was a fire truck in my driveway, so I went out to see what that was about, and the fire chief said to me, there's been an accident in the woods, and we need someone to get down and find him and get him out, and we need an ATV. Can you do it? I said, yep, let me get it, and so I ran, got the quad.
There's two bikes that were down there. The one bike that wrecked had two people on it. Well, it got stuck, so they tried pushing it up out, and the bike flipped over backwards, and I guess it come down on the one that got hurt onto his shoulder. And then the other boy that was on the other bike is the one that went and got help.
Where it was remote. It's an area there are no roads. It's a remote area of property, of woods. There's a few dirt bike and quad trails, some old mine roads from the old mining that happened here, but there's no ready access. And with the current weather conditions, everything that was there, I mean, it's very steep, hilly terrain, and most any of the trails, the access that was available was extremely muddy, with very large mud bogs and stuff that you just couldn't get a vehicle through.
It's a secluded, wooded area that has a lot of trails, ATV trails, horse trails, and people do tend to wander in and use them.
At the time we found them, we were starting to experience high winds. The weather was starting to turn with rain, and it was only making the mud and the access to being able to get access to the victim just that much worse. We're in a very wooded area, and we had to be careful of trees with the high winds. I know several trees come down in the area of us. Luckily, nobody was injured, or they weren't close enough to us.